Hey, Strawberryno here, back with another reaction. This time I'm reacting to all the openings and endings to Demon Slayer. This video will probably feature slightly less yapping, because I'm recording later than usual, as you can see by the lighting around me. And yeah, Demon Slayer openings have been a request for a while now, I believe. So for Demon Slayer, I watched Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer was crazy popular, is crazy popular still. I watched the two first seasons and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait for the story to wrap up. And then the manga wrapped up and then, life happened. I wanted to read the manga through to completion, but didn't really have the time at hand. So later I was like, okay, the anime got 2 new seasons. I'm gonna wait for the anime to wrap up because I know it's like really close. And I just found out the anime is there is not going to be anime of Demon Slayer anymore. They're just gonna do 3 movies to cap out the story, and that's we'll see how that goes, I suppose. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for the movies to come out, and then I'm just gonna binge from season 3 to till the end, I suppose. So yeah, I should recognize at least like 2 openings. First opening is really iconic, so I definitely remember it. The second opening I remember quite well too, or maybe it was the third, because I watched the Mugen Train movie. I never went back and never did the anime. I think the anime got its own opening and stuff, so don't think I saw that ever. And then you have the Red Light District, or whatever it's called, arc, which and that opening I definitely remember, and I vaguely remember the first ending song, but not much beyond that. I think I skipped like every single ending song after that, and obviously the new openings I have not seen at all. So yeah, let's just jump into it and listen to it a bit, you know.
理由を知った僕を連れて進め
And that's just iconic.
泥だらけのその中を見ようこわばる心震える手は掴みたいものがあるそれだけさ夜の匂いに空に選んでも
It's been like it's not that long since I watched it, but I gotta say, I definitely had the time to forget how strong the art style of Demon Slayer is. When you watch it, when you're in the moment and you're watching it, you kinda skim over it. You just go, oh, it has that generic anime aesthetic. But no, like the Demon Slayer really has a quite unique art style to it, with the very thick outlines. The eyes obviously have so much detail. Like the eyes themselves like speak so much about each character's personality and stuff. And obviously all the effects, yeah, the effects on the attacks and stuff are really good. Oh, that's just the outro. So I guess we can go to the second opening, which yeah is for the Mugen Train portion in the anime. Like I said, I only seen the movie, so I never saw this opening actually. Ooh, that progression. 'Kind of heartbreaking to remember all the plot of this particular arc. For those who know, they know. But I really like the song. It was much more somber than the first one. The first one was really fucking upbeat for for the stuff that happens in the first arc of the story. This one was like understandably more somber, more like toned down, because I mean obviously. Oh man. So yeah, I definitely never heard this. I don't even have like an inkling of a memory of seeing this. So cool opening. Obviously the nostalgia compounded with like I think the first opening is really superb in terms of like direction and the music by Lisa. Like I think the first opening is a bit better, but then the third opening, the one which I definitely saw at least a couple of times. Yeah, definitely. The music going, and then the scene is actually just most horrific shit you have ever seen. That's just an anime classic by this point. That's a hype ass opening too. Probably still like the first one a bit better, but this one is way closer in the ranking to the first one. And is this the there should be like two more. Yeah, there are two more openings, okay. So this is for season 3. Ooh. Completely different beat. No more sad backstories, I guess, for the rest of the... for these two Hashiras. When Demon Slayer had so many fucked up backstories. Ooh. I might have heard a part of this on the top 100 streamed anime openings list. because this part in the middle sounded really familiar. This one. That might have been featured on the list, this bit at least, because the rest of the song I don't recognize in the slightest. Another high-pass opening. God damn, Demon Slayer has just high-pass opening after high-pass opening, huh? And then the newest opening for, I believe, Season 4. Season 4, I remember, received like a lot of backlash for being filler, mostly, I think. Which is crazy that we got a filler season in a manga that's relatively short from what I heard. Again, more somber. That's quite the visual. That's kind of funny, just Tanjiro staring at your soul. Ooh. Also very interesting. Also very interesting visual there with the swords. Okay, this one was just kinda okay. Visually there has been some like really cool stuff. But I gotta say, I think this one is my least favorite so far. Not to say it's bad or anything, it's a pretty good goddamn opening still, but definitely would be at the bottom, and then opening 2 above it, kinda hard to judge. Opening 1 is probably like still my favorite, and then like opening 3 and 4 are, I honestly couldn't decide between the two. I kinda like them both a lot. And then we have the ending songs. Oh, this one is without visuals. So this one I definitely remember. Yeah, it's a pretty solid ending theme. Like, honestly, when you listen to it, you could imagine this being an opening to some other anime. It's such a good upbeat composition. But like, compared to the openings, obviously it's a slightly worse music overall, just because like the openings to this anime are so goddamn good. This one sounds really funky. Okay, the opening and closing bit with that whoa, I really liked, but everything in the middle sounds a little bit, it's okay, it's fine. A bit generic, just a tiny bit. I think I like the first ending better than this one. Do we? We don't get any visuals for the... We don't get any visuals, sadly, for the ending songs. I don't remember this at all. I must have like skipped every single ending in season 2. And all I'm gonna say, so far I'm really not impressed with the ending songs. The first one is the standout, obviously. This one was fun because it featured either a tambourine or some kind of like bell thing, which really gave it a little bit of spice. That's, something unique. But besides that, nothing really stand out to talk about. Then we have ending 4. Okay, this sounds... At least we have some visual stuff. This one definitely sounds a bit more unique so far. Okay, out of the 3 last endings, this one is definitely my favorite. The first ending overall is still the best in my opinion, in my humble opinion. But this one is nice. This one has that something, you know. And again, we don't have no visual. This one is also a little bit lower quality, sadly. Okay. Very unique start. Okay, with this one in particular, it's really hard to tell if I was missing something because of the sound quality. But this one is just okay. I'm not crazy about this one, much like 2 and 3. So it's probably the first ending, no question, my favorite, and probably the second favorite would be ending 4. They all though like missed something to make them like really stand out. I'm shocked this anime didn't use more of that yodeling in its soundtrack. When the title card for the anime drops, there is usually like this Japanese women yodeling. I don't know what else to call it. It's so unique. It is so cool. I love when soundtracks and sound effects use that kind of stuff. That's why, of course, I'm Polish, so I got a glaze Witcher a little bit. That's why I love the soundtrack to The Witcher. The fucking yodeling there makes that soundtrack so unique. And obviously, more contemporarily, choruses of all kinds, especially like, I don't know, FromSoft usually has like a big chorus singing for or chanting some shit in Latin or something for like big boss themes, and that also sounds like I'm a sucker for those two things when it comes to like adding spice vocally to music. I am shocked they didn't use that yodeling more in the soundtrack of the anime. At least when it comes to openings and endings, you know. But overall, the openings were fantastic. The endings were okay. They don't need to be so extra. They are the endings. They have like lower budget and stuff. But the openings were really fantastic though. My god. And yeah. That's all the time I have for today, and please, if you're considering it at all, please subscribe and like the video. It really helps me out a lot. Like 95% of you watching are not subscribed, so let's get those numbers up, you know, as in let's get the number of people subscribed to the channel up, and please suggest what I should react to next, and at some point I will try to get to it like I'm doing right now with this reaction to the openings and endings of Demon Slayer, which was requested in the comments. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you as always in the next one.